Hello. Today I want to talk about books and my Kindle. I have one of the Kindle Fire. What is this? It's not the HD, but I think it's the first Kindle Fire that came in the market. As I say, I am obsessed with organizations and keep control of my time and what I have to do, etc. But I only use it one time, one program for like agenda in my Kindle Fire, and then I decided to give up. It's not the same for me. It's just agendas, and these electronic things is more for books and different things, you know. So let me show you what I have. This is my Kindle Fire. I bought this cover that what I like is like sometimes you can just open here, put in this way, and read your books or do whatever you are doing. You know what I mean? So that is one option. The other is just keep in this way and read in just there. It has a little handle here that I usually have sticky notes, because sometimes I find something when I'm watching also YouTube videos here or reading a book and I want to keep a note here. Usually I go to Starbucks to have my tea, and when I have hot tea I don't like to use their sugar, so I try to keep with me always at least 2 of these organic stevia. So let me show you what I have in this little toy. So switch like that. Usually I keep just books because I love to read. I keep a dictionary. English is not my main language, so sometimes I need to look for a translation for things that I am reading. Then I have my books. These programs I never use, to be honest. And oh yeah, French. Twitter. This is something kind of silly. It's a light. You know, when you come in there and you wanna see where you're walking and is everything dark, just turn that one and this will be like a huge lamp in your hand. I have Amazon.com. Yoga, believe it or not. I can put yoga also if I am in a hotel or something, and I can just follow what it says here. And more books. Oh, Facebook and Yahoo. So that will be. This has different options like newsstand, books, music, video, documents. Videos, I think I only have the Gillian Anderson one. Oh no, actually I have. Oh, I think it's the options that I have. So let's go back, and then I have my books. I love to buy my books and keep here. I have so many different books. I actually didn't pass from my old Kindle to this one all, but a lot of times you have the option in Amazon to just have samples like this one. I was looking for my niece, so I was trying to see if that was a nice book or was something that I really will not give to her. Okay, now what I will show you is some of the books that I was reading and maybe give you a little review of all of them. This is a book that I will not recommend to anybody. I was curious about this one. Sliding Home. What to say? She was a playmate girl that lived with a playmate owner, Playboy's owner. Hugh Hefner. She gives a lot of details about her life, and also what she did while she was living with him, and how it was the TV studio that they were doing. And I think it has too many details that I really wasn't interested in read. Good for her that she married a guy and is doing, I think, is doing better now. But as a writer, I think I would not say, I think she will not have a future as a writer. Maybe she can do different things. I don't know. I didn't read that one yet. A Taste of Magic. This was one of the free books that sometimes you get in Amazon, but I will say that actually it was kind of interesting. It has Tracy Manis is the one that built this, that write this book. Anyway, a lot of magic stuff involved with real things and romance, and just a nice book. I will not say that was really good or really bad. It's not for kids, it's just for adult people, and it's just, for me, it's like 3 stars if I have to qualify this book. Dan Brown, Love Symbol. Of course, I love this one. If you read any other book from Dan Brown, you will know that Love Symbol is another majestic book. But having read all the books that Dan Brown did, it's like, like reading all the books from Agatha Christie from the old times. It's like they keep almost the same style. No big change between books and books. He keeps having the same stars, if we will see, if we will mention. So in some way this makes me happy, because if they make another movie, they will have Tom Hanks again, and I hope they can put a lot of makeup to make looks like 4 years old guy. But anyway, it's a very good book. It has all the suspense and all the nice things that I like in this kind of book. I will give like 4.5 stars. I will not say that it's a 5 stars, because the author didn't make a huge change in this one. But who I am to say that? Organic Naked Scones. This was first the sample, and then I bought the book. It has very good recipes. I tried 1 or 2, not too many, because then I began to do my diet. But good taste of the recipe. Organic Living. Okay, this is a really good book if you are coming in the organic life and you are not sure what are you doing or what you need to eat. This book will teach you what in real you need to spend your money. Let me go a little closer so you can see also the... Okay, I think it's a little better there. This book will teach you if you need to be spending your money just in everything that say organic. For those that are in the beginning of the organic life, it's like, okay, it's organic, let's go and do it, get it. This book will show you that, for example, things like avocado has a hard skin, and no matter how many pesticides they put around, the avocado is protected by the skin. Thing that will not happen with the berries. Berries are in the ground level, so they will get all the pesticides inside of them. So that is the reason you will go for berries, organic berries, but no organic avocado. You can just take the regular avocado. In the same way with different stuff. They will talk also about places that you will get organic food in better price, places that you will get maybe some selection of organic food that is not common to another of the organic markets, but in a little more expensive. Talks a lot of things. I think this is a very good book if you are learning about organic food. tiny pies. This, I don't know how to say this. Okay, this is a book of a famous pastry market that we have in Seattle. They are really tiny pies. So if you are doing any of these recipes, please just be careful, because you need something like this size. I'm talking about, they will be like 2-inch size, and that is all. And I made a mistake doing one of the recipes, and I didn't have enough of everything that they said when I was building all together. Hunger Games, I think I don't need to do any review for these ones. Everybody does, so my opinion is the same that everybody. It's a very good book, and I would recommend that you buy it if you didn't read. Next book, The Fault in Our Stars. It's in Our Stars. This was a very interesting book. To be honest, it's like, the beginning I got like laughing about all this, and wishing that everything were in that way sometimes, you know. This is about a couple of teenagers that meet each other, but has cancer, different kind of cancer, and the way that they approach to life also having cancer is so hilarious. You will laugh so much in this book, and you will feel sad about some situations, but in the same time, in the way that they explain the life, and how they have people saying I'm sorry about your cancer, and how they talk about that. I will say it's a very interesting book. My father had cancer many years ago, and he's a survivor, and it was, of course, not the way that really he affronted the cancer, to be honest. So it was just a little refreshing, if you want to say, just talking about some really bad sickness like his cancer. But I think it's a very good book. I will give 4 stars to this book. The Edge of Never. This book, well, this book is a little different too. It has the writer of the author tried to show the point of view of the girl and the point of view of the guy in a trip to some place. The way that they meet each other, the way that they talk to each other, and the way that they are together. So it's a very interesting book. Since you begin to read, I think you get attached to the book, and you will read this book really fast. But it's just not a teenager book, it's not a kid's book. I will say it has too much sex inside of the book that I will no let a kid read this kind of book. I will give maybe 4 stars or 3.5. Suzanne Somers, Bombshell. I think this was the first book that made this was the book that made my husband believe in organic living, you know. Suzanne Somers, maybe you know her from, I don't remember the name of her TV series, but she was very famous. She had some kind of, if I'm not wrong, some kind of cancer, and breast cancer, and is a survivor too. She talks about the way that she affronted the cancer, the way that she began to change her lifestyle. This book is also actually more interviews with different kind of doctors and trying to show you different things that sometimes you don't know about products, life, and medicine. So it's a good book. I will not say that I was really interested in read all this. I think I read because my husband told me to read this one and that he liked. But for me, it was like 2.5 stars because I got boring with this one. Too much medical information that I really was trying to pass the page really fast and no interest in all the details. Some points were interesting, others were like really boring to me. And the last one that I will talk is the Treasury of the Beauty Things. I don't know if I say good name. This one was because I was looking for reviews of books. I love to read, and I was looking for the review of some books, like people that go on YouTube and talk about books. And a lot of times they say, "Oh, this book is amazing. This book is so good." Like I think I have 2 people in YouTube saying that this book was really good. Maybe I'm too old for this book. It's just a mix of Alice in Wonderland and the Oz Wizard and what else? Yeah, I think it's like if you put it, you have a jar and put the Oz Wizard, Alice in Wonderland, and maybe Lord of the Rings. You will have this book. Yeah, like shake it and you will have this book. It's like a girl that gets lost in the wood trying to find the brother. The way that she finds so magical creatures and it has, well, I don't want to tell everything about the book, but it has queens, it has kings, it has devil people, it has really good people, magic people, and a lot of things. I will say it's a nice book for teenagers. I think in some point of the book I was like, okay, I'm getting tired, come on, keep going in what is going on in this book. It's like I was trying to push the book to finish because I think it was going for so many ways and so many new things coming and so many things to discover that I was no keeping my attention in the book. It took me longer than any other books that I was reading out this month. So if I have to give stars to this one, I will say 2.5. And it's not a bad book, like I said. Maybe teenagers and kids will love this book. The end was like blah. That is my definition of the end. I was expecting a little more. If you're mixing, like I say, Alice in Wonderland and the Oz Wizard and all the magic and stuff, I was expecting at least that had a magic finish, spectacular, and it was not what I wanted. So 2.5 star for this one. And I know not everybody will be agree with my decisions and everything, but I would love to know what you think about these books, if you read these books, and if you have any opinion about. I just want to let you know that for now I'm reading this book. It's a new one. While I hear about that one about for somebody in YouTube, she didn't read, so she didn't have any review to give about this. But also I found that Oprah, I don't know how to say her last name. I think it's Winfrey. Well, okay, never mind. Oprah has the Oprah book something, and it was one of the best recommendation that she has. So I will read it, and I will let you know what I think about that. If you are reading or you read this book, I would love to know also your opinion. As soon as I finish, I will do a little review too, just to let you know. So that is all. And if I will appreciate if you have any other books that you will think that is a good book for read. I don't have a specific style or genre, if you want to say. I love all kind of books. I love magic books. Don't get me wrong. When I was criticizing this book, it's not because I don't want magic. I am still in love with Harry Potter. I think the author of Harry Potter has so amazing imagination that transport you to places, and the description of the places are so rich and that you really get involved in the book. It didn't happen in this one. The description for me was a very poor description. I only can feel like I was in a wood area and a hood or jungle or something like that, and nothing that will make me think really in the I don't know. And description was not the best thing in this book for me. Sorry. So I will stop off bitching about all this stuff, and I will just expect to see what you think. Maybe you will also think that this is just another boring video, another boring review. So, but anyway, if you like to read and you have any comment to do or want to recommend to me any book, I will appreciate it. Thank you, and I see you soon.